Alrighty, here we got our Chinese junkers. Large one and a small one. The large ships do not fit in the Pirate Cove, but the schooners do. Front and the back of them. And we'll go over to my first large ship here. This was the first big ship I did. Anchored outside, of course. He does not fit inside. And from here we go to the entrance of the Pirate Cove. Everybody's like. That spell took me 3 days to figure out. Fine there. The entrance to the cove, the cave. A little bit of detailing in here. Shop here. Takes a tunnel into the old town. This is where my wife builds. All the ships in the whole world are done by me. She has her own little kind of island area here, and we call it the Old Town. A shipbuilder here on the edge. Crane. And she has little shops down the whole dock here. Well, down there, a little blacksmith, I think. Small little bell tower. Of course, all her buildings are all done inside right now. Barns, farmhouses, the bakery, butcher, other tanner. Insides are done. And from here we go to the first island she built. Everything starts to get a little newer, a little fancier, a little more clean, a little tighter. Pathing done. We have a nice inn here. And like I said, all of her interiors are all done inside. I don't know why there's dogs tied up inside, but you know, everything happens for a reason. And from here we go to her first island she ever built on in the game. She built a nice house with a barn and everything, and then when we started the whole pirate theme, it looked out of place. So she changed the greenhouse to the same color patterns, same color palettes, and the barn. She added a floor to the barn, and she put another large inn and tavern in. And then from there we go down the river. Another schooner, fishing boats all over. And off in the distance there, we got the first ship I ever made. And this is the ship that started it all. Gave me the bug for the whole pirate theme. And got me learning how to build in Minecraft properly. And continuing down the river some more. We just run into a bunch of fishing ships throughout here. Just got villagers doing their thing. You can start to see the village popping up on the left side here. Right ahead is the first pirate schooner. Put the Jolly Roger on the flagpole. Behind that we got the Pirate Tavern. There we go across the bay into the village. There is the lighthouse. At the end of the video I'll turn the lights off and we'll go dark and see what everything looks like lit up. I got a crane on the dock here. And this is the first building that I started the whole island with. And then we have the island's name. I like to sing Green Blood Island. Walk down the port. Warehouse, some housing, some docks for little ships. Probably add a couple maybe a little fishing boat or something in here soon. We go up the stairs and we hit our first business, which is the library. In here we just have, books on books on books. Of course the missus that decorated most of my interiors as well so far, just because I haven't got the time. He likes doing interiors. Try and go up the ladder. Second floor. And some sleeping quarters for the staff. Or mixed in throughout here. Out the window here. Across the way we have my inn and tavern. There's some benches here looking out. Shops that will eventually put villagers in to run. Got the center square with the fountain. It lights up at night time too. That's cool. And then behind it is the cathedral. And this is all rooms upstairs, tavern downstairs, little kitchen. Here we have a bakery as well. Flour on the floor, a little wheat grown inside. We'll harvest it if we need to. And a little seating area outside. Next to it, we have the butcher. Butcher's got all the meats, all the things you would want. A little restaurant. And same thing, the kitchen, cold storage, and outside, cows ready for butchering. And from there, we'll run to the older part of the village. And there's more houses out through here. My houses are not done yet, but they will be before we move on to the next village. This is one of 3 that I have planned so far. We got little details like puddles and debris. We got wells, wagons. Here's those cows we talked about. And over here we go to the older part of the village. Start getting into dirty paths and whatnot. And we have a blacksmith. across from him, we have the stonemason. Of course, he's got, you know, gravel and debris on the ground, and stone dust. And this is his warehouse. All full of snow. And from there we go down the path. We just have a house down that way. Over here we have the mill. Inside we got flour all over, grinder. Upstairs, where all the magic happens from the mill. And the water wheel. And from here, we go on to the older part of the village, which is some of the stuff I've just been working on recently. It's just a bunch of smaller houses, tightly packed. Yeah, more overgrown. And it all looks cool at nighttime too, because it's all lit up. Just my interpretation of how it would look back in the 14th, 15th century. We'll lay it out here, just the people that need one. This path just goes up here, more houses. Older style well. Yeah, keeping our paths curvy so that they're not just straight and boring. Little tiny house, a little garden out back. And another bridge. Lava waterfall. Lava flow. Lava fall. Lava fall. And this is getting into the real old territory. Very tight. Everybody lives on each other. Door to door. Dirtier, muddier, more run down. We've got a couple of bigger houses out here. Of course, they got, you know, their own little weeds. That runs back. Larger house. And if we go down the rest of this path, it's pretty much more of the same. Then we got a big fall. And then, you know, the bridges start to get a little more rickety, wooden, or small houses. And then we get into the oldest part of the village, which is the farmland. Mud roofs, the straw roofs, the thatch, mud brick buildings, kind of pointier roofs, sticks, paths that don't make sense. Yeah, just more worn out stick. And we're getting into some of the village farms. Tucked over here on the side, in behind the pirate tavern that we saw at the beginning. And that is your village. For the old part. Go back to head back to Cathedral. We'll go the other way to the newer part of the village. This here's the back of the inn and tavern, seating area outside. You know, we try to put flower gardens in and stuff like that. Back to the dock, so you come right off the dock and go to the tavern. Here is the cathedral. This was done by my son. Fully furnished the inside here. I think it looks great. Big organ up there. All the pews. Decent art, candles everywhere. I think it looks great. And this takes us into the newer part of the village. Just look at animals running in. I don't know why they show up. And if we continue down this path, you know, we threw the nice little bit of cherry tree in everywhere, just a little pop of color. They were decent size well. There's the wagon. Some gardens in here. And from here we get up to the governor's mansion. Biggest house on the whole island. And from here we just go over to more housing. This is storage building slash houses above it, so it's got warehousing under houses above. You know, just tiny little hallways here and there for, you know, where somebody's house entrance would be. And if we take off to the right here, we can get to the marketplace, which is up here. We got little market stalls. You can buy flowers, come buy your fish, come buy your storage boxes. And if we run down here, we have a gallows. Storage room here. There's a couple little jail cells. Not the nicest furnishings. Hold the piss in. And then we got the clock tower. Surrounded in by more marketplace. Favorite features to do on the tour. She works. And just surrounding the marketplace is a couple more smaller homes. Fishing hut style house. Rip back over here. We can take the bridge over this way, which leads us to the castle. Now I've set the thing somewhat in, you know, a pirate theme, but it's still got some medieval throwbacks, you know, 14th, 15th century and around there. So that's how I justify having a castle in here. If we go this way, we go to one of the major farmlands for the castle. Bedrock, so we got a little tunnel to prevent that from getting on anyone. And just up here is a small little farmhouse. Farmer takes care of everything down here. And that's what feeds the majority of the castle, part of the village on this side. You can see some of the rocks that have fallen from the hills. If we keep running up this way, we got up the stairs and go up and up and up. Over there we have another entrance. Will be to the port for the castle. That is soon to come. And we just got the inner walls, just closing here. measures, kind of similar to the older style houses in the other back half of the village, because the castle would have been old. You know, nothing in here that's all too spectacular. Build a chicken coop. It's big to walk around. Place for some firewood and logs. And then we can take the stairs up to the main entrance of the castle. Yeah, I try to throw a little detail like dirt and stuff in just where it would be. It's not all polished, right? Here's the main entrance of the castle. Overview. Some of the castle has been done inside. We got the entrance to the throne room. We got the main dining hall. This will be the kitchen galley at one point. And we'll have more housing that way. And then off from here, stairs to go up. We've got a little kind of hangout area with some books, some tables. That overlooks the archery training. We like to close doors in our world. It's kind of one of the unwritten rules. Keep the doors closed. This just kind of comes up here. There's going to be kind of a hidden walkway back there. And this goes up to the second floor, which is where the libraries is, which is all in here. And there is a second floor to the library. This just spirals all the way back down to the main floor. Spits you back out in the throne room. And we got a little stable here for the horses. And we can go with the secondary entrance. We got a blacksmith here as well. And it spits you out to the farm on the other side. Mostly just wheat. But we do have some animals over here. I'm sure the king likes his beef. Got a place for the pets. And this house is furnished. That door. And that leads us to the main stable. Drain in the middle. Place for all the horses to go. Some tools when you need them. Horses that don't do what they're supposed to. And then more storage upstairs, hay and whatnot. And then from here, we go to the arena for jousting. This is one of my favorite builds in the whole world. This arena. It sits in behind the castle. has its own little marketplace over here too. Place for the royals to sit. And the common folk. This one was built by my wife, just because we wanted to knock it out in a weekend. So she did most of the detailing, I did the main construction, and she did the add-ons for the bleachers. And we go back around to the front of the castle. Nothing much on this side of it. You can see where we are back to her island, clock tower. This is future construction for the dock that will be from the castle. And then this green space will all be vineyard, farmland. We're in the process of constructing a waterfall that's coming down here. Comes down from some mountain lakes. And then from here, we will shoot out to the last build. And from here, we have my favorite builds. We have the Queen Anne's Revenge, Blackbeard ship in a massive cannonball fight. Captain Sparrow's Black Pearl. These ships took a long time. I typically stream 3-4 hours of stream, and these were both 5 or 6 streams each. They're big ships. Here we will head back to the village. See what we're doing now. And here we have where we're currently building, where the lighthouse is. This is the last island of the village. You know, we got a little waterfall. We have our first tunnel. Small little well. And here's the current layout for what's to come. If you like what you've seen, come back, subscribe, follow, and you will see me finish this island. And once this is done, we will do interiors. After that, I have planned to do a Viking village in a snowy land. It is about 2 minutes that way. And from the world spawn, there is a sandier area, and we're going to do kind of a Spartacus Colosseum themed village there. A large Colosseum and all kinds of sandy buildings. If you like that, come back and see us for more. I'm live pretty much every day. Minecraft is at least 2 or 3 times a week. See you then. Thank you. Goodbye. Bonus content. We also have a hermit house over here. signs all over the place. Keep out. Here's what she looks like at nighttime. This is the older part of the village in the back. See the castle up there in the distance. Pirate ship and the tavern over here. There's your lighthouse top glowing crazy. The waterfall all lit up at night. This is just one of my favorite views of the village. Castle in the back, up on the hill.